Today we're doing a reenactment of an avalanche incident in Cooke City, in the mountains north of Cooke City, to replicate how search and rescue responds to these calls and how we transition from beacon searches to running probe lines when folks don't have avalanche beacons on.
Cooke Base, this is Bill.
Bill, this is Cooke.
We're at the top of Daisy.
Copy that, top of Daisy.
We get to the tree line down here. We're gonna go one at a time. The guy in front of you is gonna go down, and when you see him come out the bottom, then you go. Cooke Base is Bill.
Go ahead, Bill.
We're on scene.
They were stuck up on the hill up there, and I was turning around. I was going to go help them, and I turned my sled around, and the next time I looked, the whole hill slid. It was just gone, and I didn't see either one of them.
Where was the last place you saw them?
The last place I saw them, they were both, one guy got unstuck, was helping the other guy, that single bed standing in the middle of the slope.
Right there?
Yeah.
And how many were there?
There were two people. That was my buddies. They're two of my friends.
Were they wearing beacons?
They're both wearing beacons.
All right, hey, all y'all, let's get your beacons out, turn the search. All the bystanders, everyone's got to be the search. Let's get Alex, Zach, and we'll get Joey here. How about Shep? You go on the outside that. Nina, maybe on the outside there. We'll go 5 wide, about 35 meters apart, and start your signal search.
Cooke Base, this is Bill.
You guys get your beacon or your probe and your shovels out. Get your probe and shovel out. Keep your
We're
beacons
on
in
scene
search.
at the Avalanche
probe
on
and shovel
Abundance.
out. Probe and shovel
We
out.
have 2 people buried with beacons, and we're starting a search.
You guys getting a signal yet? Last point seen is directly ahead of Joey.
Who's got a signal yet?
You got 1 signal. You guys are the probes and shovels. We got signals right ahead by Alex. Joey, do you have a signal? 2 of you guys follow Joey.
You got a signal?
Do you guys have a probe strike? How many strikes do we got? 1?
Alex has got the second one.
They've got 2.
Zach, we got 1 guy out.
Do I need any further treatment?
No.
Okay, cleared airway. Kay's gonna come up, she's an EMT, she's gonna take a look.
Let's help with the second guy here. Cooke Base, this is Bill. We have 1 victim dug up.
How you guys looking?
Starting CPR, and we have a second probe strike on the second victim.
Visual!
Copy that, 1 victim dug up, performing CPR, second, still probing.
Recovery! How you guys doing?
Seeing our buddy, we lost our buddy. He's on a Polaris
Where'd you see him last?
on this hill here.
He was up on the hill?
Yeah.
How long ago did you see him?
10 minutes.
10 minutes ago? Was he wearing a beacon?
No.
He wasn't wearing a beacon. Hey guys, do you have 2 victims out? Kay, you stay with the victims, make sure you manage them. Do you need any help, Kay, managing the victims? Okay, everyone else.
Heads up! Heads up! We got a 3rd burial over here. We gotta go find this other guy. Cooke Base, this is Bill.
Go ahead, Bill.
We had some riders come up on scene, and they're missing their buddy. We're starting a grid search for a 3rd victim.
We're going to be calling medical control on this guy.
Okay, Connor, if you want to help out, Kay and I can switch over.
So this guy doesn't have a beacon on.
Where was you last seen?
He was last seen just on the other side of these green trees right here. So follow me over there, and we're gonna go ahead and start a probe line.
Let's look for evidence across the hillside here. I'm looking for visual clues. Hey guys, we got a ski over here.
So everyone get their probes out. You guys are gonna go arm length apart. We're gonna probe left, center, right. About 1.5 meters, 1.5 feet to your left, center, right. This is the general area they last saw him. He was on top. So starting with Michael, you're the end of the line. Everyone come my way from Michael, make an arm's length, and that's your position.
Keep your probes perpendicular as you're going in.
About a meter deep, yeah.
Reed, let me know when you want to tap out.
Okay, right here, guys.
Get that probe in.
Get your shovel, Ryder.
Get a couple people clearing this stuff out behind us.
Yep.
Swap.
Space out a little bit.
I gotcha.
Expand out, guys.
Got a little more room.
Get another row back there. Get that snow cleaned down. Got a visual. Okay, let's find the head. Get to his airway.
Yeah, I mean, like, those things are always chaotic no matter what, and it's like controlled chaos. That's what matters, right? Like, no one's gonna set out on an avalanche rescue and have the perfect spacing with probing or shoveling or the perfect find search. But what matters is that you fill the gaps where needed, and that gets filled with communication.
That's a foot, Connor. Looks like his head's downhill. Throw that snow behind you to the next guy. There you go. There you go.
Knowing where everyone's at and having that instant commander is really important to direct people, because the bigger your group is, the more scattered it can get.
Let's pull them out, roll them over. Clear the airway. Pull them over. At this point, we get the helmet off, get a good airway. We start CPR. Cooke Base, this is Bill. We've located the third victim, so our scenario is done.
There's always something to learn every day. I learn something. You go out there with the idea how things are going to go, and you walk away going, wow, I learned like 5 new things.
Cooke Base, this is Bill.
Cooke Base, go ahead.
We're at the top of Daisy, coming back in. The weather's bad, so we haven't had radio all the time.
Copy that, headed back in.
I think the big takeaway is digging in avalanche debris is a lot harder than when you practice in soft snow. It takes a lot of effort and a lot of people.
For every probe uses energy, so you want to go to your right, center, left, and try not to overlap with people next to you.
I was going to say, my biggest takeaway is it's great to see all the new people and the interest. I love seeing that, because we haven't always had that here. And it's really amazing.
Join Search and Rescue, go to the trainings, get a CPR first aid, and just start trying to be helpful. You know, everyone, like, bodies are important, and managed bodies are even more important, so.
That's what I'm talking about.